Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I come out here to do some more training and I get a Wormadam? Seriously? Thank Arceus that this is done and out of the way. Introducing Gen 4, this is the female counterpart to the Motham with the Burmy line, and it's not faring any better. Its best stats are in the physical and special defense, with a little bit in special attack, but like I said with both Burmy and Motham, it's pretty lackluster, particularly because it has a very... I can't mince words here. It's got a very pitiful moveset, and its gimmick does not do it any favors. If anything, 2 out of 3 of them make them ×4 weak to fire, a very common Pokemon type used in most games. Like, no matter how many times I say there's no such thing as a useless Pokemon, Wormadam is an example towards the contrary. The Burmy line is not one I could ever recommend to anybody other than if you want to challenge yourself or something. Seriously? Ugh. Well, I do need to complete the Pokédex anyway. Hup. Hey there everybody, Wolf Prince Leon again. I am actually trying to evolve a few Pokemon right now. I've already got, well, I think, 4 out of the 6 ready. The only ones left are my Monferno and my Quilava. Yeah, I want to have my Pokemon evolved for the Crimson Mirelands. So I've been doing some off-screen action, and only now did I actually get something worth recording, being the new Pokemon and all. Was going to surprise you with a lightning round, but hey, what you gonna do? We'll still have the lightning round in a minute, but let me just get my Pokemon up to the levels they need to, and then we'll go with the evolution lightning round and info cards. See you then. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Another new Pokemon! Mime Jr.! Now here's a Pokemon I can talk about with a smile. Mime Jr. is a Gen 4 baby form introduced to Mr. Mime back then. It's got a great special defense and a decent special attack and speed. But what's interesting about the Mime line, as I might call it, it actually keeps evolving as the series evolves. It started with Mime Jr. here in Generation 4, and then when Gen 6 introduced the Fairy type, both Mime Jr. and Mr. Mime gained half Fairy. And then in Gen 8 with Galar, Mr. Mime got its own Galarian form with a whole new evolution with Mr. Rhyme. This little clown just evolved and evolved and evolved. I guess, in a sense, the Mr. Mime line is a microcosm of the entire Pokemon series. A Pokemon just gets better as time goes on. Looks like we're doing this the hard way, as usual. And you just cost me the Mime Jr.! Oh, there it is. Here. Let's do this the tried and true. Still not at the lightning round yet, but we're getting close, people. See you then. How's it howlin', everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here, and welcome to another bonus episode called Pokemon Evolution Lightning Round. In this episode, I've got 6 Pokemon, one of which is taking a nap, by the way, who are ready to evolve, and I'm ready to share it with you for your entertainment. Let's wrap this up, because these guys are looking pretty tired after all the training we did. Well, let's do it. And my Monferno evolves into... Infernape! A worthwhile Pokemon by every stretch of the definition. Infernape is the final evolutionary form of Chimchar. This thing gets powerful, balancing out its top stats of physical attack, special attack, and speed, allowing it to be able to be used as a mixed attacker with moves like Flamethrower, Mach Punch, Fire Punch, and others. It can learn a lot of good moves to complement its stats, and all in all, this is a Pokemon that I could recommend to anyone who wants a fire type but hasn't chosen a starter yet, because let me tell you, Chimchar has never, ever let me down before. Next up is my partner Firestorm. My Quilava evolves into... Hisuian Typhlosion. Now here's where it gets interesting, folks, because this is not the normal Johto Typhlosion. This is our very first Hisuian form. Hisuian Typhlosion is a very interesting Pokemon because it becomes half ghost, giving it a lot more options that it didn't have as a normal Typhlosion. In addition, it gets a huge boost in special attack while balancing out the rest of its stats. Let me tell you, this is going to be an interesting experience because I've never used Hisuian Typhlosion before, so I'm going to be learning how to use it along with you. Next up is Blitzen, my Stantler. After getting it to level 31 to master Psy Shield Bash and then using Psy Shield Bash in Agile form 20 times, my Stantler evolves into... Weirdeer, my very own. While Typhlosion was our first Hisuian form, this is our very first Hisuian Pokemon. Weirdeer is a very tricky Pokemon to get, like I mentioned just a minute ago, but it is actually quite worth it. It gets a huge boost in both physical and special attack, as well as HP, meaning it can hit hard and survive hits too. I've never used a Pokemon like this before, so it'll be interesting what I can do with this thing and learn how to use it. Next is this little cutie. Teddiursa levels up to level 30, and then it evolves into... Ursaring! And so we go from a little teddy bear to a big old papa bear, people. This Pokemon boasts a high physical attack but low speed. It's meant to be a fighter above all else, with moves like Slash and other Pokemon moves such as that. As I mentioned previously, when I used Ursaring in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I was not disappointed at all, and I don't think you would be either, so give it a try if you get a chance. And let me tell you, this thing's a tough one. Next, after maxing out Golbat's friendship as high as possible, I evolve it into... Oh, by the way, this is an alpha one, by the way. So my alpha Golbat, once it's high enough in friendship, evolves into... Alpha Crobat! While this Zubat evolution was introduced in Generation 2, to say it's worth it would be an understatement. A huge speed stat and a balanced stat base overall otherwise. When you combine this with the great move pools you can get from Zubat and Crobat, you've got a Pokemon that is well worth the effort in every sense of the definition. If you get a chance to get a Crobat, because it is not easy to get, let me tell you, go for it. It is well worth it. And finally, turns out I have a way to get a Glaceon after all. All I need is an Ice Stone, courtesy of the space-time distortions. So using this on Crystal, my Eevee, my second one, evolves into... Glaceon! If you were to ask me to include an evolution on my team other than Espeon, if I can, it will almost always be Glaceon. Introduced in Generation 4, along with Leafeon, as mentioned in the Espeon info card, the two are tied for the highest special attack stat of all. However, while Espeon has a phenomenal speed stat to complement, Glaceon has above average defense stats, meaning it can tank a little more while still dishing out some damage. It's got some weaknesses to fighting and fire, but if you can overcome those hurdles, it's more than worth it with this thing. If I were to pick between them, I couldn't. I would pick either Espeon or Glaceon based on what kind of team composition I already have. Glaceon! There you have it, folks. 6 beautiful evolutions in a row. And now I've got stronger Pokemon than ever. Not just because they evolve, but because I've been grinding so they can evolve. Firestorm's going to stay on the main team, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest. They'll probably be interchanged here and there in case I need them, but Crystal needs some serious leveling up. And apparently, with my extra work, I rank up once more. You know what that means, people. Yeah, we're going back to the village. All this bonus work, it ain't just bonus work after all. I guess these bonus episodes are canon since I'm now ranking up again. Still, it's worth it. I can take on stronger Pokemon. I can control stronger Pokemon too. I get more resources and more rewards. And so with this, I go to the next star. I am now rank 6. It's a funny old world, isn't it? I'm already past the halfway point, and I'm barely into the second zone. I can make Ultra Balls? And Pokemon up to 80 will obey me. Awesome! So it'll need more Iron Chunks and more Tumblestones. Got it. Oh! So that's what it's for! I've been wondering what these king's leaves I've been picking up here and there have been for, so now it's to make max potions. Yep. Hello, Carrick. Seriously, look at these guys. They're all exhausted. I think this is a sign, people. Between the 2 episodes we already did and these very demanding bonus episodes, I mean, seriously, I'm going to have to do 8 info cards for this one. These guys are rightfully exhausted, which is probably, yeah, it's definitely time to switch over to Digimon to give these guys a good long break. But don't worry. Now that we've gotten all the bonus stuff done, next time it'll definitely be the Crimson Mirelands again. For now, like, we gotta let these guys rest. So, when we convene again for Pokemon Legends Arceus, we will indeed return to the Crimson Mirelands to see about Ursaluna and whatever else is going on in that area. Hopefully by then these guys will have enough rest to be able to stay up. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Have a good day. I'm Wolf Prince Leon, and get some rest, people. Just like these guys. See you next time.